sawdust and stuff? What kind of wood is this, you know? Your daddy made this wood? There's Mom watching. Everything okay, Mutti?
12 years from now? No, sooner than that. Because around 6, 7 years old, like they just get up and like you go, all right, here, like when you get up, do not come to our room.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah, here's your Cheerios.
You were.
Whatever else
He
you
goes down
want.
by himself and gets his food.
You did this at age 5.
You know what they have now? You can rent Legos.
What?
Rent them.
Whoa,
Weird.
look at
If you
that.
got, of course they do, but the pieces I'm talking about.
You never went according to this.
Kids these days don't make
Talking about rent a Lego set.
No, I'm sure you did.
Look at these guys go.
When they're this age, you
Oh, right there.
You
Right.
weren't all right.
then when you get older, you
Oh,
start
is that a roadblock on our
Be
mountain?
creative, yeah.
There we go.
Exactly. There's 100 of those.
Look at Daddy's doing. Daddy's driving the truck over the landscape.
We had those.
What was that, Silas? What'd you say? Silas. He's studying the trucks. There's Odin's picking his nose, getting a winner. Grampy is right behind him. Hi, Odin. Too close. That's a little better, huh? We need an arm, one of those long arms. Did you have fun today? You like your locks? How do you... locks. Locks. You got to put your tongue up on the roof of your mouth. Now up underneath your teeth. Your upper teeth. Locks.
Yeah.
Locks.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth. Locks. La 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 la.
Yeah.
Lock. Very good. Good boy. I love you. Love you. Yeah, nice boy, Odin. Sweet boys Jennifer has. Lucas too. Bye-bye. Well, this is a shot of Folka's packing technique. Lays everything out in a very organized fashion so you can see everything you're taking, putting it in plastic bags, and then you can pack your bag up. We're taking a duffel for this ship trip. Oh, I'm getting a reflection of the fan in that. I thought it was moving water. Looks like ripples of water, doesn't it? But it's just a fan moving on plastic. Anyway, this is Jennifer's bedroom, and mine is. This is my bag getting packed up here. Another duffel so we can haul it on. There's my CPAP, my new CPAP machine in that case, padded case. And here's the bed with pants and shirts and socks and underwear so you can see everything that you're taking. And my cane, which is a ski pole. Well, we're in Scotland at the Roxburgh Hotel in Edinburgh, and that is the Edinburgh Castle. We're about to get on a bus. I think we're even going to see that again today, huh? Rooftops and cars and scenery of the... Okay, baby, you can go. Getting out of the Roxburgh Hotel. Roxburgh. An interesting name there. All Folka's going into the hotel. Into the bus. There's our Grand Circle line. You can look through the viewfinder. Grand Circle. There goes Folka. And here is our group of yellow. There's 4 groups. 4 times 20. And we're all getting on the bus.
There's a couple hours in Tokyo to get used to it.
It took us days when we were driving.
Very fun. No, we're pretty good.
It confuses the heck out of me.
The town goes back to prehistory. The new town is 18th century, a Georgian town. However, every now and again, a Victorian monstrosity manages to slide into Edinburgh. Now, as far as we Edinburghians are concerned, Edinburgh is the Georgian city and Glasgow the Victorian city. And as we turn to the right here, on the right.
The Caledonian
But
was
as we turn to the
a railroad
left, look on
hotel.
the corner and there's a round tower. This round tower was put up so that people could guard the newly interred bodies in the graveyard. And a man would be paid a small sum of Eden, this was called. Done, by the way, is a Pictish word, and the Pictish people were so called by the Romans, which means the painted people, and they were one of the early Celtic tribes of Scotland. So Dun Eden came into existence. And then, as I'm sure you know, people would always build round castles, so they had a place.
Edinburgh came from
However, things were a little difficult. Because the Dun was built on the top of a volcanic crag,
Right, baby?
mostly towns expand outwards. But in Edinburgh's case, 13 or 14 stories high as they clambered up the side of the rock, and frequently fell down. So in a way you could say Edinburgh was the first skyscraper city of Europe, with Turkey probably a close competitor. Right, we're going to have a table and drink a coffee where Harry Potter was created.
It's the Harry Potter author's
However,
location.
we haven't finished with literature, because keep looking on the right and you'll come to a railing, and at the far end of that railing is a little dog. Have any of you heard of Greyfriars Bobby?
Yes.
Right, well that is Bobby. The church behind it is great. There he is, just where the children are, with the shiny nose which people rub. That's a nice film.
Where's the dog?
And there is Greyfriars Kirk. We go throwing stones at him and telling him to go away, but Bobby had been told to wait, so he waited. People tried to take him home and give him a food and a home. And then you're confronted by a group of angry, drunken Edinburghians of Scotland that celebrates all our history. And the main entrance hall over on the right is the most marvellous bit of Victoriana. And this area here was that have been sanitised now, and when you came up here you saw no evil, you heard no evil, you spoke no evil. You just loved it. Not sure if that was the right word. And the lay-bys used to go much, much further off the road. You remember those days, don't you, Donald?
No. Well, the buses have stopped here. This is a big tourist. There's that craggy rock where the guy that developed the tectonic plate theory from Scotland first formed his theory. And here is the Holyrood Palace. Took a picture of that from our hotel this morning. And that is downtown Edinburgh. And we learned where the name Edin, who was Edin, king of medieval times.
The Scottish name for it is Whin.
Gorse, how do you spell that?
G-O-R-S-E.
G-R-S-E, I don't know that word.
The Scottish name is
Bush. Prickly. And it's got a mystical quality to it. Okay, that is not the IRS. That is IR5, indicating the unicorn is an indication of King James V. And here's our guide starting our next lecture with a favorite student right there.
the Abbey of the Holy Rood. You can see it just on the left-hand side there. And royalty took over the guest quarters of the Abbey to become their palace. So the first bit of where royalty lived is that first tower here on the left. And it dates back to probably middle end of the 15th century. But the thing about lovely lady, who was the niece of Henry VIII, and she was over 6 foot tall, she had flaming red hair, a typical Tudor, she had oodles of sex appeal.
That's the Scottish Parliament House, which was built by a foreigner in a very different fashion. It doesn't fit the architecture. It looks like Dalids all around it. The Hebrew letter D is in Dalid. Or is it a Gimel? And anyway, bamboo-looking structure, roof on this. And over on the end there's a forested roof part of it where there's a garden on top of the roof. And this was done so that the architecture does not belong to any one part of Scotland, but all of Scotland. Postmodern, they call this.
To walk back
Harry
down
Potter's
the
Hogsworth College was patterned after this. You see, Harry Potter